How are you guys today?
Tired.
For the past hour, I've been held hostage by these two while they yap about Magic the Gathering.
It's
Someone
fun.
please end my misery.
It's fun. All right, it's a good game.
You will enjoy it.
Yeah, it's great.
I can almost guarantee I will.
We're missing a guy who also wants to try and play Magic at some point. Maybe he'll come in. Maybe
I don't
we'll
want to play Magic.
No, not you. The other one, the Eggman.
Okay.
Who knows where the Eggman is? We'll hold his for last then, as I like to try and do.
He's dead.
Yeah, he might be. He might just be dead. In fact,
Face down in a puddle.
let's start with. We'll start with the Hoyo album, submitted by someone named Cocoa Milk. Get it up here on Spotify. It is called Race by someone named Alex G. Oh, I didn't even realize that it's from 2010. That's that kind of actually fits this.
I mean, I feel like it would be obvious from like the music,
Yeah.
like why on the tail end of 2000s.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either. I thought it was just
This album feels like parody. Sorry,
yeah.
dumb.
It
But like, it feels like an album you'd make as a fake album to parody like 2000s hipster music, you know?
Yeah, so I felt like they really wanted to get one of their songs featured on like a Sundance Film Festival film. You know what I mean? Like super it's like
I
really
can see
like
that, yeah.
pretentious indie shit. I did not like it. I didn't like it at all. I was not a fan of this. And it also kind of just
I
felt
couldn't even
like
sit through half the songs that I sped ran through.
yeah, like it. Yeah, I listened to this going to work. Unfortunately, it was arguably better than what I have to listen to at work. But yeah, it was just fine. I don't really like this stuff at all. I can like that type of music, but this one felt like it was a lot more constructed, like trying to be that rather than just being that. You know, it's not great.
The execution, miserable. The idea was there.
Yeah, because you could probably hear one of these songs in like a fucking Scott Pilgrim film or something like that. Like any Michael Cera film from this time, it could have been in actually. Even that weird one where he was like tripping on fucking cactus for like 3 days. That was a weird movie. I didn't like that. Yeah, it's not a great album. Sorry, Cocoa Milk. Couldn't do it. I'm sure Frogman, Eggman would feel the same. Is he does not listen to this type of stuff either. Won't review it for him, but I imagine it wasn't his favorite. The album cover I like though. I'm kind of a sucker for like just like a blue sky without clouds. You know, I experienced that a lot in California, which I thought was really interesting. Cause I'm from Pennsylvania. We're a moist fucking state. There's clouds all the time. You know what I mean? So sometimes, yeah, sometimes there's days where like the sun's hitting right, and you see that like where you see in this image where it's really light on the horizon and fades to this like darker blue. Man, when I was a little kid, I used to go to a park and just like sit there and stare like up at the sky and like, you know, look back and forth at the fade of the blue. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm like hella autistic, but I do like the album cover a lot. Nice and simple, just with like the word there, race. You know, like it's cool. Good album cover.
You saw an artist.
Yes, I am artistic.
Sure, we can say that.
Oh yeah, you have autism, all right.
Oh yeah. So we could shift to kind of a totally opposite one, with Sen's album that
Hell
he
yeah!
dropped in.
Now, full disclaimer, this is not the game's entire soundtrack, because, you know, that would be way too long. Who would drop an entire game soundtrack? That'd be way too long. Anyway, I fucking love Castle Crashers. It's like one of my favorite games as a kid.
Yeah, same. Listening, I forgot how good the music was in it.
It's pretty good
Ghost
music.
doesn't like Castle Crashers because he hates fun.
Exactly. Yeah. My buddy tried to get me to play Castle Crashers with him for a little bit, and I'm just not very good at like the side style beat 'em ups.
You just mash the X button. That's all there is.
Yeah, and then I get punched, and I'm like, but I swing at him, and I'm like a foot and a half away, even though it looks like I'm on pixel with him, and I just don't understand. I think I'm just too dumb for it. I don't know. I've never been good at any of those. But I got filtered by the Simpsons one too, all right, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one. Like, I'm just not very good at beat 'em ups.
Motherfuckers here talking about Magic the Gathering and how, yeah, and Risk of
Dog,
you have to
that's
play 'em on the real
such
experience.
those are such
But
different
you got
games.
filtered by a game where you just mash the X button over and over.
Yes, yes.
X and Y, nonetheless. Well,
Maybe it's too simple.
it's even a little bit more.
Maybe it's too simple and I'm just too pretentious for it. I don't know. I don't hate,
I
I'll tell you, I like the album. I did enjoy listening to this.
God, I missed I missed listening to this stuff.
I got really thrown off by two songs in here. Four Brave Champions by Anna Melissa Keys. Because I just like, woo, slow piano. It was nice. I really liked the piano track there. That was a banger. The Show I liked. Run was pretty good. Like I enjoyed the boppy feeling of a lot of the music. And then out of nowhere, fucking Winter Bliss doing like some pretty good guitar stuff. Really jammy, like metal. I like that a lot. That also surprised the heck out of me. And then where was it? The shop music? I don't know if maybe that played after this and that wasn't part of that, but I found something that was after this that I thought was the same thing that was like a fucking banger. Dude had a giant... Yeah, Castle Crasher's shop theme. That must
The
be
shop
just...
thing is
Dude, it's
good
great.
for no apparent reason.
I love it.
For no apparent reason, it's just good.
Yeah, that was I just like tuba. I think that's a tuba. I'm fairly sure. I thought tubas, so my girl and I were talking about this earlier. I thought the tuba was the thing that goes around you. Yeah, okay, so there is those two versions, see? There is, in fact, the around you version and then the big one that you, like, can sit in your lap. Okay. I love tubas. They're very cool. But yeah, I liked this album. This was fun to listen to. I got a couple of them on my like playlist now. So good send.
Yeah, Show is a really standout song because it's like one of my favorite one of the most fun bosses in the game.
The Show?
Yeah,
Here, let
because
me
like it's the theme for like one of the last bosses in the game.
Let me play
I think
that
it's
one.
like the second or third to last boss fight.
I remember back in high school, we were all
Yes.
hanging out at my buddy's
That's a
house,
good
and
one.
we popped up Castle Crashers on his Xbox, and we played it all night. We beat it in one night.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's awesome.
Shit was the time of my life.
So yeah, it's good to see y'all have some good memories
Yeah.
with that. You know what? I guess we'll hold on to that. We'll hold the other good memories after this one because that's also
Well,
one of the Eggman's albums.
Thankfully, I think Sen is around my age from the kind of demographic point of view.
Yeah, I didn't experience Castle Crashers that much either. Like I had one guy that played it, so I didn't really have that. Much like everything on the Xbox, because I had a PlayStation. Something with no memories is this album that I threw in here from hunting around for more stuff like Moon Dancers. Cosmos Factory. Album's called A Journey with the Cosmos Factory.
Is that what that translates to?
I would assume so because of the album cover. It just says A Journey with the Cosmos Factory.
I suppose.
I was disappointed. I did not like this very much. It was fine. There were two songs I like. Don't know what they're called because it's all in Japanese. I think maybe I was just like a little too hyped up on the Moon Dancer album because that shit was a banger. And I think perhaps got too excited when I came to this one because this one was like it was definitely like pretty experimental and a little proggy, but like it just didn't feel very strong. You know what I mean? I wasn't a fan.
This
Was a little disappointed.
album, I felt like there was potential, but it wasn't there. It
Yeah,
wasn't-
like they could have gone and done more, but they just didn't. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it really lacked. Like they didn't go the extra mile.
it felt lacking.
Yeah. It was alright. What'd you think, Sen?
It was fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm actually re-listening to like the first song. I do like it.
Yeah, like it's.
Nice and chill.
I felt like some of it was a little too repetitive for me as well.
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
song
part
where
of
they
that
just
might just
hang
be,
on. Is
like,
it this one?
It's in Japanese, and so we have no idea what it's saying.
I mean, I know some
The third
Japanese, but
The third one is really good because it's like slow. There's one where like a dude's just singing in French the whole time too, which was just like, huh? I think that's the second song. Very strange. They definitely did some odd stuff in the album, which I can appreciate. But I mean, as far as the album cover goes, I love it. It's great. It feels exactly where it came from, 1975. Very nice.
that makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah. Which also means they were probably very limited in like the stuff that they were using and doing. You know what I mean, compared to perhaps later times. Because I think the album we listened to was from '85, maybe. Which means it also would have had a lot more influence. Like, man, you might even like the Moon Dancer album. That shit was crazy, bro. That's back a week, bro. That shit was really good. Very crazy cool album. Reminded me a lot of like, there's like Queen in there. There's like fucking like almost Journey in there type of stuff. Like it's like Japanese and it's got this like real kind of jazzy feeling too, but it's also prog rocky, like very like sort of theatrical too. Like it was just a really good album. I really like that. But yeah, this one was fine. There's more by them. Maybe I'll check out some of their later stuff and see if I like it anymore. Ooh, that album's kind of scary looking. I don't like that. All right, so since this is ending up shorter because the Frogman's not here, I feel like the Frogman would like this. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to click on one of his albums that he did that all of us know. And I personally am a very, very big fan of, is the motherfucking Risk of Rain 2 soundtrack.
The entire soundtrack,
The
by the way, all
whole
3.5 hours.
All the DLC, everything. Oh man, dude, this. How many hours have I clocked in? Let's go check it out. Let's go see. I like this game.
I could check as well because I know I have a chunk.
914.2 hours with 114 of the 149 achievements. I was
how much
literally
do you
playing
have?
it. What? Hours or achievements?
How many hours?
914.
You have 10 times what I have. I have 94 and a half.
I really like it. It's really fun. It's a super fun game, and definitely a big part of that is the music. Man, this shit, Chris Christodoulou, which I think is how you pronounce that, because I just heard a guy say it on one of their Dev Diary videos. Man, he can fucking play some guitar. God damn, this shit is good, man. The way he makes them like, it reminds me of Steve Vai. Maybe not necessarily as talented as Steve Vai. I think that'd be a pretty hard sell, but Steve Vai really likes playing these like long drawn out notes when he plays the guitar, you know what I mean? Like shit goes wah, you know what I mean? It really pulls, and there's a lot of that in this. Like this music is kind of grand at times, especially the Mythic stage, bro. Okay, Dom, did you play before they changed the Mythic stage?
Yes, and that was a miserable experience.
It was so much better. I think it was so much better. I hate the new stage so much. Anyways, because specifically, the song on that stage starts out like really slow, like really chill, and the way the stage originally was is that you start in this big giant open room and you're just slowly walking your way to the boss, and occasionally these big fucking lunar guys hop out and try to attack you. But as you're like slowly walking to the boss, the song's just like building up and playing more guitar and going, and then finally you like get to the thing, you hit the pad and it flies you really high up into the air, and then you enter the boss stage, and then the shit just like kicks into the boss music. And man, that was like, you just like don't get that anymore, because now you like go in and you've got to like fill some fucking pillars with shit and fight some dudes, and I don't fucking care about none of that. I want to go fight Mythlurks. Like I hate the new shit because I felt like they really just wanted more stuff in there when you didn't need more stuff in there. That walk to the boss like just had so much weight to it, you know what I mean? And I feel like they killed it, unfortunately. The song is still there and the song is great.
They did kill it,
but like, man, Risk of Rain.
Also, they made Mythlurks too easy now.
Yeah, he was pretty fucking hard early on, to be fair, but like
Well, yeah, he took and used your items, so if he hit you once and you had like 50 sticky bombs, guess what? You just explode now.
Yeah, it's great. Risk of Rain is such a good game. If any of you out there watching haven't played it, it's like $20-$25. It goes on sale whenever they drop their DLC. It's a great fucking game. It's so much fun. You just run around killing dudes, getting items, and becoming God, and making numbers just shit all over your screen. It's so beautiful. This is a great game, and the music just really is amazing. Like, there's a lot of different stuff. It's very metal, but then there's also some kind of like, I don't want to say like funk, but he throws in some really interesting like keyboard stuff into there, especially during the boss fight music too, because the boss fight music is a good bit different from sort of like the stage music. And there's also like a lot of its the name titles of the songs too are very like related to what's going on and have crazy names like evapotranspiration, thermodynamic equilibrium, a glacier eventually farts. I didn't even know that one. What a great
A glacier
name.
Eventually farts.
Also, the rain formerly known as purple. Mwah, mwah. I can't get enough. I love that shit. That's the best song title in the whole fucking thing. That's very funny. Good stuff. And then you're gonna need a bigger ukulele, as we know. One of the greatest items in the game. Love it. And the dehydration of Risk of Rain too.
I never used the ukulele.
Yeah, so I don't take it when I play choice. I'll take it if I find it, but if I'm playing choice, I refuse to take it because it's too good. It's too powerful.
No, dude, I don't even take it when I use choice for broken builds. I think it's just not that great.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of on-hit triggers.
I would rather get the fire extinguisher so I could increase my burn damage.
Yeah. More burn is always good. I'm a sucker for on-hits. So, and it gives more on hits and triggers on hits and is on hit, and it's just like hit. I love it. I like making the number tick sounds. The other ones
Meanwhile,
too.
I'm just doing the tuck chair.
On this like the Seekers of the Storm DLC, for instance, there's a lot of different stuff on there, but this is also produced by Gearbox, so this sounds very different.
Ew.
I like it though. Yeah, ew, Gearbox,
oh, God,
but
I can picture
good.
Grandy Pitchford's greasy fucking face in my head.
That beautiful little hard drive, huh? Must have been nice. And the Void one was like fine for music. I think the Void DLC was a little lacking, personally. Except like the greatest character ever, the Railgunner, was released. But
love it.
You're just clicking on heads. Clicking on heads is so satisfying. But yeah, this was a great fucking album.
I'll give a full disclaimer. I didn't listen to all 3 hours. I listened to like the set music for the base game.
I literally, bro.
DLC stuff because I want to do the DLC stuff for myself.
I was gonna say
I'm terrible at the game and I can't get past normal mode.
It's fine, you'll get there. I literally didn't listen to it because after 900 hours, I don't need to anymore.
You just haven't memorized.
yeah, exactly. I didn't even listen to it, so you not listening to the whole thing is fine because if you play it, you'll just hear more of it then. You know what I mean?
I almost have 100 hours. I didn't need to listen to much.
Yeah. It's a great soundtrack Lots of really good jams. There's one though that bothers me, and I think it might be the raindrop that fell to the sky. I'm not really sure. I'm literally basing this on the list and assuming the stages in order might be the album in order. But the song for stage 5 used to it still bugs the fuck out of me, right? There's a creak sound that happens in the song. And at first, for a while, I thought it was the stage. It's like so long, I'm like playing and I just occasionally hear this creak sound and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then at some point I realized it's like a little like 3 or 4 hit, like some kind of percussion. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's like a triple percussion hit that he does. I hate it. I can't stand it because it just sounds like a door creak and it annoys me every time I hear it. Like, I just avoid that stage now. I'm like, please, I don't want to hear the door. And it's not even that it happens that much. It's just like, it's so off in the song. Like it's very weird. But that's just me being autistic. Did I see that right? There's a song here called Coppin' as Fuck. Yeah.
Damn right it is.
Yeah. Into the Doldrums. That was kind of an off tangent. Y'all ever read or see The Phantom Tollbooth?
The Phantom Tollbooth.
Yeah. It was like a I don't know about kids book. It was a kind of a thick chapter book, maybe like young adult. That got turned into a movie where this kid like is really fucking bored all the time. He's just like super duper bored, and he comes home to a package with a toll booth, like just a toll booth in a box, and he like builds this little car that's in it and then goes through. And the moment he goes through the toll booth, he's like in this whole animated world of like crazy shit with like fuckers that are like mining out letters out of the ground, and there's all kinds. It's a trip, dude. It's really good actually. But in it there's a place called the Doldrums. And as he's in there,
this bitch tripping.
Like, yeah, there's all these like lazy dudes that are like, oh, we're in the doldrums and we're just here. And then he like, as he's driving, he's like, oh yeah, I don't know, I could like maybe just like go hang out with these guys and just like relax all day. And like, yeah, it's basically like him going through a series of entrapments, innovating them. But it's good. It's good. I don't know why I remembered that, but because like that's the only other time I hear the word doldrums. Movie suggestion for y'all: go watch or read Phantom Tollbooth. It's good. Yeah, it's a good movie.
You can't tell me what to fucking do.
I'm shouting it to chat. Fuck you. You don't have to. I bet you don't even read, do you? You son of a bitch.
No.
Ah, see?
Read manga.
Y'all need to read words, man, not pictures.
I do both.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Anyways, that's me tisming about fucking Risk of Rain. For our last album, we have Mr. Frogmans, who still didn't make it. I'm gonna kill him when I see him because I know him IRL. This is a true best friend domestic threat.
I'm coming to kill you.
Yes, exactly.
In real life.
I'm gonna put on your skirt and your skin.
What?
We have Griffith, the
Don't worry
Pale
about it,
Swordsman.
Dom. Don't worry about it. The fucking Griffith.
Yeah.
I did not like this one at all.
Yeah. How'd you feel about it?
This is too much like gargle core. Like these weren't lyrics; they were just gargling.
I was like, yeah, this is what we call black metal. Metal fans when they pull up to the black metal concert. You do not know. I didn't like it much either. I'm not a big black metal fan myself. I felt like there was too different of a feeling between the way he was singing and the music that was playing oftentimes. You know what I mean? It was like a really odd blend of trying to be very calm but also trying to be like black metal aggressive. I'm pretty like well versed with black metal. I've been friends with this dude Eggman for well over a decade, and my other friend that really liked black metal that put me onto a lot of music I listened to really enjoyed it. And I just like, I've never been a fan, like I like screamo, but like the and the drums are just kind of like doing this in the background and the guitars are like and they're just kind of like droning, like everything feels like it drones a lot in black metal. I don't like that very much. Like I'm not, and it's
I
too
felt
much
like
for me.
I was waiting too long for something to actually happen.
Yeah, that too. It does feel like it's a build up to nothing frequently. Like that's also sort of in this. I think they call it. I don't want to say doom metal, but it's like it's like this really low to the ground metal. You know, like it, and you're used to metal like having these like ups and downs and builds and like pop offs and shit like that, and this just like never does any of that.
Yeah, you get it. It's just
Yeah.
feels like there's nothing there.
Yeah, and it's fine. The piano stuff is nice. I'm a sucker for piano. I love it. Might be one of my favorite instruments. I'm not sure. I do love most things that have piano in them.
Piano's such a great instrument.
It really is. But it was fine. What'd you think, Sen?
Like I said, it's very gargle core.
Yeah, that's a new
I
way
don't
to
know.
put it.
I've been trying to like get into like the more hardcore metal stuff because of you guys. This was just
No, this I don't.
like well like he didn't sound like words.
Yeah.
Nothing. None of the lyrics sound like words.
Well, he's also. I'm pretty sure that's Finnish. So that doesn't help it either.
Finnish isn't a real language. Fuck 'em.
What was that great fucking? I don't think it was Finnish that he said, but I just reminded of that fucking Twitter post, and he's like, you're what? And he said something. I think he said Swedish, but maybe Finnish, and he's like, whatever. That's false, you Yakubian ape. Send me your skull measurements. I must study you. It's like,
Interesting.
it's like your race isn't real. Send me your skull, Yakubian ape. And anytime I see Yakub out in the wild, I love it. It's funny stuff. Can I get a description on this guy? Oh, he's Ukrainian. One-man black metal project by Ukrainian artist Crying Orc. Right. Okay. Second wave black metal. Well, what was first wave? Oh, okay. First wave black. I've never heard of a second wave of a genre. I know new wave, but like not mixed with dark folk. Hang on. We're stepping into stuff I've never even heard of. I didn't know there was dark folk.
That sounds fake. That sounds like something you'd say as like a joke, as a parody of all the weird
Dude,
genres.
yeah, there's so many weird genres that I'm just like, that's not real. Like my buddy always says, house is not a genre. House is a place you live in. Like, no, dude, I'm telling you, house and house trance are real. Pale Swordsman, Night in Love, Yokai. I wouldn't know how to pronounce that name. I guess Kakarot. I'd assume the second K is Kakarot. Is it Kakarot? Yes, that's what he is now. I'm calling him Kakarot.
Kakarot!
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, the Swedish version, Kekarok. Ukrainian, pardon me. I keep saying I'm seeing like Sweden and Finland are like the places where black metal come from. I'm very surprised to see it come from Ukraine. You got to be in like the chilly mountains to make black metal music. You know, that's the rules. I don't make them.
If you're not constantly at risk of
Oh my
freezing to
God.
death, are you truly a
If it's
metal
supposed
singer?
True.
to be depressing, that means you're just from Britain.
Yeah, where it rains a lot, which is why it's depressing.
I mean, Britain is just depressing, so I mean.
Yeah, fair. But yeah, I guess that makes it up for these albums. We're not going to do album suggestions this week because I am going to get to work on getting the record mute room done so that next week we can do something a bit longer this time around. We'll be playing through some of the Minecraft discs if y'all are still up for that.
Sure.
All right, I've got a nice little spot set up. I've just got to build it and make it pretty and then go get one of my many boxes of discs because I've duped them all many times. So that's something that can be fun, a bit different for us, I think. Get to show off our cool skins in real life. I guess that kind of makes it for this week. So
It does.
unfortunate that the man wasn't here for his own albums and to give us a little more, but that's fine. It happens. We do this. So episode will be up later on YouTube
True.
today. And happy Father's Day, by the way.
Yeah.
I've literally never lived with my dad, so Father's Day wasn't something I celebrated. And so I like totally forgot when I went out to get breakfast this morning that everything was fucking packed. But happy Father's Day to all y'all out there who are dads or have a dad. You know, good time. Go give him a hug. And we shall see you guys
I gave
next
my dad
week.
fishing gear.
Hell yeah. That's all a dad needs. That's all I need. It's
I mean,
summertime.
I if I had more money, it would have been renovating my old PC for him. So
Ooh, that'd be nice too. All right, I actually got to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna drop this. See you guys next week live in Minecraft. You can even come join us on the server. I'll post the links to everything. We can all have a good old time in there. So we'll figure that out next week. All right, farewell.